Hello everybody, Mike here at GameFromScratch, and if you're watching this live, happy Halloween. Anyways, if you've been watching the channel at all lately, like say for example yesterday, and you watched the video on using C# in the Godot game engine, you'll notice I built it from scratch to get C# support. Well, great news. As of today, the Godot Dev Snapshot Godot 3.0 Alpha 2 is now available. Pretty straightforward, really. They've built binaries for you. Pretty much, if you followed along the instructions yesterday, what you built is pretty much exactly the same as what is being bundled today. So if you've been long awaiting mono support in C#, it is now available in the alpha form. Now, do keep in mind that the alpha is exactly that. It is an alpha. It is for, seeing things that are to come, not for production-ready code. So if you are working on a game in progress, something like actual in production, just forget this for now. Don't worry about 3.0 quite yet. But if you're interested in seeing what the future holds, well, this is the first release that officially has C# support built in. If you want to grab it, first off, if you're going to be using C#, you need to have mono installed. Again, if you followed through yesterday's tutorial, you have mono installed, but do be sure that you've installed mono before you continue. And now you've got a choice between the classical version or the mono version. I'm going to assume at this point in time you're interested in C#. In that case, go on through, grab the appropriate zip file, download that sucker, like so, extract it out into the corresponding folder, and ta-da, welcome to the Godot 3.0. Alpha 2. Now again, the biggest thing in this release is the built-in C# support. There's all kinds of stuff in the Godot 3 in general, but there's no formal README as of yet. So I don't know the specifics of what's in this release unless I go through like the GitHub change requests, etc. I'm not going to find out. But again, the feature that everyone is waiting for is definitely C# support, and C# support is in there. Another big thing they're emphasizing about this release is the push and the features they've done for their online documentation. Okay, unfortunately, Godot 3 is bringing me to the 2.1 docs, but if you go on back to the announcement post, which I will link down below, this is where the download links are. They have their online documentation that they've been working on for the 3.0 branch. There are no tutorials as of yet, but the reference material is quite solid and probably better than the 2.1 version was. So definitely improvement there. And hopefully, once the UI starts getting a little bit more solidified and things are going to stay pretty consistent, once we get a little farther along, I'm going to start getting tutorials out there as well. So when you're interested in learning Godot 3, check with GameFromScratch because I will have you covered, I promise. So anyways, not a whole lot going on today. Not, that I haven't already covered and just done videos, but I thought I would save some people time. If you haven't done the build as of yet, Godot Alpha 2 is now available as a precompiled binary. It has everything we looked at in yesterday's video, just 95% less work to get up and running. You don't have to build the C# bindings yourself or any of that stuff. You don't have to compile anything. You basically just download it, pick the right version, make sure you have mono installed, and you are off and laughing. There are some issues. The last minute they broke the HTML5 export template. And again, the current version with mono is really for desktop-only evaluation at this point. There are no mobile exporters, there's no web exporters for mono development. It's still definitely a work in progress there. And they are looking for feedback on this. So if you're checking this release out and you do run into bugs, do check their forum, see if it's been reported. If not, file a bug report, help them get Godot into a more stable place. But yeah, Godot 3.0 Alpha 2 has just been released. If you're interested and don't want to build it from scratch, hell of a lot easier now. Just head on over to the link I provide down below and download the appropriate binaries. Hope that's interesting to you. Again, have a happy Halloween. I will see you all soon. Goodbye.